Wait, let me go fix my hair.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Ben 10,000 of YGO, and I am with
Samantha.
the awesome... Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, I thought you were pointing at me. Samantha?
Yes, ma'am, and the AK Starstrike Duelist.
Yes.
She's awesome, just for the record. Alright, so I'm going to ask you some series of questions. We're going to kind of let some of the Yu-Gi world audience get to know you a little better.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so we're going to go with this first question. How did you get started into Yu-Gi tubing?
I started because I was really bored at home and I had nothing else to do but talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! So I decided to try it because I really enjoyed watching other people talk about it, so I thought it'd be something interesting to try, and it just kind of had a snowball effect and it kept like escalating and whatnot.
That's a solid answer if you ask
Yeah.
me. What's your favorite archetype in the game?
Geargia, because it was my favorite deck to play. I played like every version of it. I played Karakuri Geargia, I played it with like triple Blackhorn, I played it when it first got released with like gadgets and everything, so I just really like it.
Just like all the robots.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next one is, what other content do you enjoy that is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related?
YouTube wise?
Anything wise, like movies, books, TV, whatever you're into.
Wow.
Like, that's
I
plethora of
really like
options here.
feel good kind of comedy movies. I'm not really into like any like a lot of action stuff. I like funny. I like scary movies too. But yeah, pretty much anything. I'm pretty much open. I'm not into like, as I said, like a lot of action or like violence. But other than that, I'm good.
I feel like scary movies kind of have an element of humor in them because you're kind of like, why would you run that direction,
But
or
it's like
why would you walk into the
satire kind of
creepy
parody,
house?
yeah.
All right. The next one I've got is, what's a card that you would ban or unban that is currently on the forbidden/limited list?
Unban Construct, because then I could play Fluffles in Shadal deck and dump wings with Construct and it would just be really good. But yeah, I like Construct. I'm biased. I like Shadals, but not saying it's healthy for the game, but that's just something that I would personally want back.
I feel like Construct's a little like outclassed right now. I feel
Well,
like
that's
everything would just
natural with the
double
power
stomp it.
creep,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
All right. What's a piece of advice you would give your younger self? Not just on Yu-Gi to me, but on anything.
Probably not to care as much about what other people think in regards to like both that applies both in Yu-Gi-Oh! And just in life in general, because it really doesn't matter.
man.
After you exit whatever community you're worried about, high school, Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, no one cares. Like, you just have to be happy with yourself as like an individual kind of thing.
That's a legit answer. I'm not even kidding. That's some solid advice. People need to hear more of that. What do you think your life will look like after Yu-Gi-Oh? Since it's kind of like
it pretty much is in that stage.
Way, yeah.
It's not for better or for worse. I think I just outgrew it a little bit. I still enjoy being around it, but it just doesn't dominate my life as much. But it wasn't because of a lack of interest, just because when I started, I wasn't busy. Like, it was just my free time. I was middle school, then high school, and then now I'm in college working, both of those full time. So it's just, it comes with concentration on other things, I think.
You gotta prioritize. I
Yeah,
totally get that.
it's just natural priorities.
I think that totally makes sense. Has Yu-Gi-Oh ever brought you hardship in your life?
Definitely, but like, it's a lot of stuff that has helped me grow because of it. Like, I don't think I would be who I am today without going through everything I've gone through, especially with YouTube. It definitely helped me learn how to articulate myself and take constructive criticism, because it's just like the same thing whenever you produce something, writing a video, you need people to tell you what you're doing wrong in order to improve. So
Yeah.
all that stuff kind of works together to kind of make who I am today. So I'm grateful for it though.
That's solid. That's another solid thing. Like, man, this is great. People are actually going to be like learning life lessons from you over here.
Hopefully. That's the reason why I like to do it. I like to talk to people. That's really the thing I miss. I really enjoy, like, I don't have the Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge to be like a current Yu-Gi tuber, because I've never been the type of person that wanted to pretend like I knew what I was talking about, but I enjoy the talking aspect. So kind of like, I wish I could talk to people in a general sense without being expected to like know like the meta, but then you would just be like a vlogger, and then you're just like, you know, you don't have
You're
an
a
audience.
Yu-Gi
Exactly.
vlogger.
And I don't know, people don't want to see that, you know.
That's why I focus more on the cartoon, I guess, because like I like the game. It's just I'm not, you know what I mean. Like
Exactly.
the cartoon is just where I'm strong at. Who is someone who inspires you? Like oh, all right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a solid. Damn.
Yeah. He says I inspire him, but every day he teaches me like the definition of how to be selfless and like care towards other people.
Oh, damn.
So
And for y'all who can't see this, she's pointing at her partner. He
Yeah.
he seems pretty legit. I've only known him for today, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's amazing. He's not bad looking. I'm not saying, I don't swing that way, but, I'm not going to admit
Thanks,
that.
that means a lot.
What is something that you would change about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the world? You can pick either one.
The answer, I guess, kind of applies to both, but definitely segregation between communities. One thing I never liked that I fall under the category of myself is like thinking that certain people are like, it's very high schoolish. Like people are better than others if they're better at the game.
Right.
And I wish people were more open because like what really hurts me is when I see people at events that are like really nice, but like they're not with like a group, so they're kind of by themselves, and that really bugs me. That gets to me. I've always wanted to go to an event and just really talk to like random people that are like by themselves, but like it's awkward because then they just think like you have like some alternative motive, or you're just like you're playing a joke on them kind of thing.
Yeah. So I guess it's like kind of what high school kind of teaches us, and we all kind of know that because we're all kind of nerdy.
And that's the thing. Like in high school, I had like a lot of like, I wish I would have done that too, because I was part of like cooler group of people, I think, and I never. Once I exited high school, I was like, wow, like I wish I would have taken more time to talk to people who didn't have friends, because I hit college and now you're like, legit, no one cares who you were like in high school. Same thing with here, like everyone who thinks they're better because they can like play a deck, legit, like no one cares about you in the real world. So like I really wish that segregation would be closer together.
Yeah, I agree. That's a really solid answer, man. People are gonna love this video. I'm gonna watch this video. I'm gonna like my own video. All right, now this is the most important question. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready. Mentally prepared.
Marvel or DC?
I have to go with Marvel. I am.
I'm just kidding. I like them both.
I mean, like, I'm not like hardcore with either, but that's just my initial answer. I feel like I identify more with like Marvel things. I wish I would have been more involved in like comic book stuff, because I think that's really cool personally. Like I think how everything is like connected and like all that intertextuality is just really interesting. But
I'm not actually surprised that you picked Marvel, because the way their storytelling is as of late, it's very real world.
Yes.
And it's very much like they very much take this very fantasy idea and apply it to our existing world. Like the Netflix series are so realistic. Like I'm like, if this person existed, this is exactly how they would be.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So I really am not surprised, because you're such a down-to-earth person, and like you've kind of come from Yu-Gi-Oh into the real world, and you just kind of like flourished.
I really like the combination of, I guess, like it, but Yu-Gi-Oh definitely taught me how to be a person in the real world. So I don't think it has to be. So it really did. It really brought me out, and a lot of the mentalities I took into the real world came from what I learned from this. So it was, it allowed me to develop, and I'm really appreciative of it.
I'm gonna quote Slim here. He said something about how it's kind of like helped you come out of your shell, so to speak.
It really did. Oh my gosh, in middle school, I was like, I wouldn't talk to anyone. Like people would like, I don't talk about middle school because it was like really miserable for me, because people would pick on me like crazy.
I feel you.
Once I started doing this and I went into high school, it taught me not to care what people think, and it got better and better from there. So yeah.
Wow, you are a success story in the making, aren't you?
No,
like
I'm more like a story in progress.
Well, you know what? I think that's all of us.
Editing stage of like revision.
I wish I had done more of that.
But yeah.
Wow, this has been a solid video. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for giving me the chance to do so.
Thank you. All right, I'm Ben 10,000 of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Starstrike.
Thank you guys.
And she is awesome. Go subscribe to her channel. I know she probably doesn't post it.
I know, I'm sorry. I always say I'm gonna post, and then I get busy, and then I just get stressed out and go cry.
But she has tons of really good older videos. Like I've seen some of her Mermail deck stuff. Like it's grade A. Check that out. Great fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. I'm Ben 10. I'm over and out. Like and subscribe.